What up? What up? I need to normally I can see like a pop-up of the chat in OBS and it went away, but I think I figured it out. Yes. Okay, I have it figured out. All right. Now it doesn't matter. All right. So, for today, I think I want to be bearish. But I don't want to take shorts. I'd rather be bullish after we sweep out Asia. Okay. I marked out this 15-minute gap. If we break that, I think we could go back to London high and we'll just see. How are y'all doing today? Would I count 15-minute June 11th gap as a void or relevant holding price? Uh, Relevant holding price, not a void. Minato, Dodgy takes a lot of trades off vibes. I don't. Dodgy's a lot more impatient than I am. I'm probably much more patient. So, pretty bullish reaction to, I don't know. Who knows, actually? We didn't really deliver off anything major. I think there might have been like a last 5-minute gap there. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. What do I think of the pre-market longs, the V shape after taking London low? I'm not bullish until we violate, I think, this 15-minute here. I don't think this is gonna stick around. We'll see though. Let's check news. I forgot to do that. So interesting candle off open here. I'm really not interested in longs until we run Asia low. We do have sentiment at 10. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Then we have Trump speaking all afternoon. Dude, PM's gonna suck. But yesterday PM was very good, so that was nice. So yeah, now we just wait. I'm just gonna play the waiting game. We left equal highs, but they're not ones that I really care about. We tapped into that lower 5 minute gap. Really bullish reaction from it. So just pure chop off open. As anticipated, right? We need to run out sell side first. And then I think price will clean up after. And it's gone. Price is dead. This is good. This is what we want. Last little pullback, most likely, before hitting the low, running into that 30-second bearish gap. I think it's only a matter of time. Now, there is one concern I have with price right now, and that's if we just dump to Asia low, we could just be bearish the rest of the day. Because there's not really a reason for us to go to Asia low. We've taken out sell side overnight. We balanced the inefficiency to the left. So us going back to Asia low after rejecting a bearish for value up in the higher time frame kind of tells us that maybe we're higher time frame bearish and we might want to head lower. All right. Would I ever take this long? No, right? Because we've now left like relative equal lows below. So maybe if we'd ran the low, I would take this long, but not now, right? But I mean, the candles today are pretty intense. I mean, this move up was 160 points, so be careful. I mean, 180 points back up. Like I I don't know how to trade this. This is pretty crazy. So we have this 1 minute with not really any good delivery, no sweep, no SMT, in discount. This is probably an eval trade. I would just wait for the long. Hopes and dreams trading strat. I like that. So yeah, I mean options are too expensive today. I'm looking at them. They're $400 to $500 each. Like at the money, they're too expensive. All right, finally about to see that close now. And I think we should just sell off to the low now. What up, Sohan? What is my entry point for the long? If we get like a nice V-shape inverse, that would be the entry, but still nothing that looks like that yet. Maybe we get some accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That could be good. But yeah, what I'd be waiting for is for price to sweep out Asia Law, which is at, yeah, 160 or 159. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it yet though. Price is just taking its sweet time. I mean, these candles are just way too exaggerated. Would your final target be 563? Back up? Yeah, I'd probably want London High. That's probably where I'd be done targeting. I think that's a good target. Yeah, dude. I mean, this is untradeable. Yeah, let's just pump 125 points in a single 1 minute candle. No, a single 30-second candle, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to switch sessions, man. AM is just so bad. We've gotten our move overnight every single day this week, and AM has just printed like straight bullshit. Like just straight terrible, terrible, terrible price action. 3 out of the 4 days this week, I didn't even bother getting on to watch AM because it was just so bad. All right, next 15-minute candle. I mean, it kind of looked like price wanted to head lower there for a second, but we left a kind of what looks like a devil's mark now, so I don't know if this is really going to go down yet or if we need to come back up first. All right, 100 points down now. Dude, these candles, man. Yeah, the VIX is a little elevated for sure. Not as elevated as it was, a couple weeks ago, but it's definitely up there. Well, I'm guessing the prop firms are at least happy. Probably a lot of people that just blew accounts trying to trade that. Whether they were trying to chase the low and they over leveraged and then they got knocked out by an 100-point candle or whatever it was. Is Asia low protected? I don't think so. On the 4 hour, I mean, it technically is, but we'll know for sure if we like violate that 15-minute above. SMT at the high here, plus the 30-second inverse coming into the macro in a minute. Why do I feel like this is the one that could work now? After all the ones that just failed. I think it's because we ran out the 930 wick, and that's a good SMT. But yeah, no guarantee where price goes. Just kind of got to watch and see. All right, here's 950. This is our macro. Well, still untradeable, guys. Nothing's changed. Don't touch this. Wait for Asia low sweep. I thought maybe the macro would cause us to accelerate, and maybe it still will, but the 950 candle didn't give me any additional confidence, and yeah, this just looks terrible. How would you even trade something like a 25K account in these conditions? You have like $1,000 drawdown. One single candle knocks out 20% of your drawdown on like a single micro. Like this is 75 points of drawdown already on the short. Yeah, I think the answer is you can't even trade like certain account types right now because the drawdown would be too big, which is kind of funny. This is kind of looking like LRLR. This will run eventually. I don't know when, but kind of re-hitting the trend line now. Do I validate LRLR on multiple time frames? Yeah, yeah. So in my opinion, the best LRLR is one that forms at like 5 and 15 minute swing points and is separated. Like this isn't that good. This is just okay. This is like B tier. But it's good to see it happening. That means that we'll probably run it eventually. But yeah, momentum in these conditions means absolutely nothing. Every candle has momentum, which makes it much harder to trade, in my opinion. That's why I think AM has just been so untradeable this week. It's because you're removing one of these conditions. So in order to have a perfect setup, you need bias time and a model, which just like is pretty rare. Dude, I don't even know why I streamed AM. Like this is so bad. What do I think about the 5 minute LRLR? The upside there isn't really LRLR. So I don't have any thoughts about it. That is right. We do have news at 10, the sentiment news. But I don't think it's going to be that impactful. Yeah, dude, we're just going to leave Asia now. Makes sense. What a joke. All right, well, we have the 15-minute here to invalidate. I mean, we swept out this buy side, like, not really a bullish reaction to it yet. Kind of looks like a liquidity sweep. Maybe not. All right, here's news in 40 seconds. Nice. Just miss Asia low and I guess pump to London high. I mean, once we take out London, I'm just not trading this. So I'll probably just end stream. I really don't feel like watching this. I'll watch for like a short. I'll probably play out the rest of the macro, and then I'm gonna end this. This is just untradeable. How am I supposed to risk manage for 100.1 minute candles? 150.1 minute candles, whatever this is, so stupid. Yeah, I think I'm actually just done trading AM for the time being. AM has just been so garbage like the last 2 weeks. I have not found AM to be a profitable session. Until this volatility like clears up, like I'm not touching this. I mean, every single AM session the last 2 weeks has been the same. We expand overnight, open, chop for like 30 minutes, and then randomly distribute with no setup. Why would I waste my time and trade this? And the stop runs are just massive. So even if you get into like a position that you're happy with, your entry is never safe because we can drop 150 points before going to the high. We almost saw that yesterday in PM too when we were in our trade. We were in a trade up 150 points and we get a 100-point stop run back to the upside that almost knocks us out for break even. Thankfully, we got lucky, but I mean, no position in any of these markets feels safe. The break even just doesn't matter at all. Maybe PM will be better. ES is about to hit London High. Now it's like super uncorrelated. Okay, ES hit London. NQ did not. Okay, NQ getting pretty close now. Nope. It's probably going to miss it and give us a 100-point stop run instead. What time is PM? PM is 1:30 for me. How long have I been trading? I've been trading for 6 years now. Futures for the last 3. Would I ever stream Asia? Nah, I wouldn't. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of this macro. If we get no sign of a reversal, I'm just gonna end stream. There's no point in me watching this. We aren't gonna get a trade. So reversal condition would most likely be I mean we have a 15-second here, but not exactly what I'm looking for. We're inside of a bearish 1 hour. I think this could be a soup. We'll see. It makes sense. 10 a.m. reversal. We never had to go back and hit Asia low, but when we come that close and we violate every other bullish PD rate, it makes sense, right? I think we even inversed that last 5 minute I was looking at. Oh no, we held it. Okay, never mind. So maybe it wasn't necessary. Still, that doesn't change the fact that there was no long setup. Yeah. All right, we're not reversing. I'm ending it. Goodbye.